Hello, everybody. Welcome to this madness, which I actually don't even know what this video is. This is sort of a congratulations to Kyzer's 50K, which, yes, this video is extremely late compared to when the Q&A for that particular thing was posted, but you know, it's fine.
I mean, we can all handle a late video now and again, can't we?
Yeah, this totally wasn't poorly planned out to the point where I had to keep pushing back when people could get their pictures done. Anyway.
No. What are you talking about?
I totally didn't have to push this back to the 6.
True.
But anyway, yeah, so this is basically kind of gonna be an interview / just talking about Kyzer as a congrats for his reaching 50K subscribers, which congrats to Kyzer so much.
Thank you guys very much for the congratulations. Honestly, I couldn't have done it without people like you who like my videos, check them out, and just are all around just wonderful people, you know? I would not have the following I have without all of you. So really, I should be thanking all you guys.
Aw, stop. You're making us blush.
I swear, if I am probably gonna tear up re-listening to the audio Ted's video, but that's okay.
No, don't worry.
But okay. Yeah, and as you probably could already tell, we actually have Kyzer here, which I'm so happy about. But yeah, but obviously Kyzer's not the only one here, as you can hear by the plentiful of voices. So who wants to introduce themselves next? I guess.
Sure, I'll go first. Oh, you want? No, you go first.
Just go.
No, you.
Fine. All right. Hey, yo, it's your boy, Skinny Dip 5520. But Dingle's here. I'm kidding. Hey, well, hello, and good morning, good evening, or wherever the heck you're from. I don't know. My name is Saturn611, or me on Kova on Discord, aka the Mighty Egg, which you've blessed me with your egginess. Yeah.
Have an egg in these trying times.
I will. Yep, you eat one of my children. You're gonna see a Mighty Egg very unhappy with you.
Jeez. Okay, now I no longer want to eat eggs.
Eggs are good in protein. That you can make them a million different ways.
You're eating my kid. You do realize that, right?
That is kind of a messed up analogy now I think about it. Moving on.
Okay.
Moving on. Grace, you're next.
Okay. What's up, gamers? It's okay. Anyways, it is I, the great meme lord known as Grace, also known as GW the Nerd.
I will be Grace, I hope you already know this, but I'm going to link your freaking your Vine compilation of the Deep and Homebrew stuff in the description. I hope you already know what's happening. Also, Space Kova, if you actually have channels, please tell me at this point, because I only realized now I'm not linking the channels of the people I collab with, and I feel bad now.
I have a YouTube thing, don't worry. I just have nothing really cool.
I feel bad now, but whatever. Anyway, Space, you still have to introduce yourself.
Oh, the best for last, I see. I like that tactic.
Okay.
Hey, it me, the Queen of Hell. Actually, no, that's a wannabe. I'm a nerd. You've probably seen me on this channel many times. It is I, Space, and I am basically just an artist that bothers this lovely fox who's a squirrel.
I am not a fox, I am a wolf, how dare you!
Even though your name is Silver Fox, MC?
Yeah.
Listen here, I have an explanation. I was a Warrior Cats fan. This is what ends up happening. I've just accept the fact that I will never be called anything but a fox.
Sure, man, sure. But you'll take that to the grave, and you'll ever rot in it. That was rude. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's probably true. But anyway, we have some questions for this lovely man over here. And as seeing this as my channel, I'm asking the first one. So, how did the whole Mugman being your son thing happen?
Okay, this is going to be an interesting one to answer, in all honesty. That all started just as, like, a random joke, to tell you the truth. Like, that, honestly, was just something I decided to throw in an episode of Doom 2016. at one point just to see what people would say about that, because I hadn't really thought of like a lore or anything for the channel yet. More than I hadn't really gotten to the nitty gritty of it. I was just kind of spitballing an idea, and I realized that this could be something. I wonder how far I could take this.
Did you know how much the fans would love it?
Yes.
Little did I know this would take off and everyone would love it.
Yes.
And now, thanks
to you.
Yeah, but now thanks to that little random moment, I'm starting to create lore of these two, like myself and Muggs and the Swap Brothers, and pretty much almost all the voices at this point. They're all getting their own little independent story arc at this point to sort of enhance the likability of the channel, I guess, to make it, stand out as more than just voice acting Let's Playing,
Which
yeah.
I
really
already
like
love
that.
the lore, which I might actually, I'm not sure, I'm not going to say, quote, I definitely don't quote me on this, but I might look into doing, a video dedicated to the lore of Kyzer's channel at some point. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but hopefully, I don't know. We'll see.
I would gladly join you because
I would love to see it. Like, if you do that, I would love to check it out.
Well, I guess this is a thing now. Well,
I like digging into stuff.
I just keep digging my own grave here.
Well,
no, you're digging everyone's grave here.
Don't push yourself, okay?
I mean, I don't really have any more video plans in the future besides another YouTube appreciation, which I'm just going to say this now, Grace will be joining me for. So that's a thing in the future, but other than that, I don't have any video plans, so I might as well do one, because why not?
Oh, you're talking about that one, okay.
You know the one I'm talking about, which is spoilers.
Yes.
Spoilers.
Dang it,
I love that's become a thing, too.
He said, boys, can we get some air horns in the chat, please? Just
Anyway,
2015 memes be like...
Who wants to ask the next question?
I called it.
Okay, right. There you go, Kova.
All right. So, Mr. Kyzer. Le Aqueron.
Le Aqueron.
I'm trying to be fancy, see? Okay, so, now, in the real nitty-gritty, what game, my dear sir, have you enjoyed playing the most, or has been the most memorable?
Oh gosh, are we talking in general or just like the stuff that I featured on the channel?
You can do one for both if you want, since there is probably some games we've never seen you play.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable, you can say. If you don't want to say it, then don't talk about it. That sounded rude. I'm so sorry. Ground me. Ground me or whatever.
You are not grounded. You were just asking a question. Anyways, I guess for the most enjoyed that I've played on my own time, like just for fun, I guess I would have to say that would be, gosh, there's a lot. Like, I've been playing games since I was 4 years old, so I have a massive backlog.
Baby cup.
For me, I'd have to say Majora's Mask is the one I enjoyed playing the most, because I basically grew up with The Legend of Zelda. That was the game that taught me how to read at a very young age, so I have a lot of fond memories with The Legend of Zelda, and Majora's Mask was my favorite because it was such a wildly different game, and it had such a bright, vibrant aesthetic to it, as well as being able to have some very dark and rather tense moments. The idea of being able to put on a mask and become something else, a different race, or have different abilities, that was really cool. And yeah, it might be a bit complicated to figure out at times, and, rushing for time can be really strenuous, but every time I've gone back to it, no matter if it's on the N64 or the 3DS, I have always found myself having a great time with it. I always find something new, or I find something I absolutely love just coming back with that game. To me, Majora's Mask is one of the most enjoyable games I ever played, just on my time, and I will forever thank that game for helping mold a lot of what I love, from adventure gaming to my love of masks, all of it. Now, as for the most enjoyable game I've played on the channel, Doom Eternal, hands down.
Of course.
Why did we already know that was going to be the answer?
Yeah.
There's an obvious answer.
We know, we Kyzer.
No, but like, there's good reason for it. Like, you know my history with Doom. I have talked about it before on interview with Elliot and his friend Trav, which that is an awesome video.
If you can send me the link, I'll make sure to put it in the description.
Oh no, I'll be sure to send you the link.
Okay.
But Doom for me is one of those franchises that just lasted with me for a long time, and Doom 2016 was such a amazing experience that for a game to not only do that same experience, but a million times better was just not what I was expecting. You know, I expected this to be, you know, a good follow-up. What I got was a masterpiece. Everything about Doom Eternal has been fine-tuned to such an extent that everything just feels right. The monster designs, the backgrounds, the music, the gunplay, the story. Oh my god! All of it just clicks in such a beautiful way. And I cannot help but love it. You know, so of all the games I've played on the channel thus far, Doom Eternal has got to be one of the best. And I'm looking forward to seeing what like story DLC comes out later, because there is going to be story DLC, and I am covering it, so I'm excited.
Nice.
If I may say, I honestly thought you would say on your free time. I thought it would have been Sayonara Wild Hearts, because
he's played that on the channel as well.
Oh yeah, no, Sayonara Wild Hearts is definitely a very special game for me, because I picked that up at the beginning of the year, and it was just a really fun, emotional experience. Not only was the music beautiful, but visually it was so striking. And
trippy too.
From a lot of the contemporaries. Oh, yeah. No, very trippy, especially there's one
the
level
game on the second episode.
Yeah. Just for me, one of the trippier levels has to be Forest Dub, where she basically gets like tripped out and you have to bounce on mushrooms. Holy crud. But
that took me so long to get the one golden card that was on the mushrooms. I kept missing it.
Oh no, that one's a tricky one to get, you know.
It was like Mario Kart all over again.
Yep.
But I'm still ready to take you on.
But that game definitely has a special place in my heart too. You know, but if I'm being honest with myself, in terms of pure joy and fun, for my channel, Doom Eternal has to be the one that won it. Yes, there was lag, but that's more a recording issue. When I play it on my own, there's no lag. So
curse you, lag.
Yeah. And you lag!
There's the Grunkle Kai again.
Grunkle Kai.
Well, I think I have to make an appearance at some point, am I right?
God! No, it's Aunt Friends! God, everyone run!
Well, I know when I'm drawing now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You're welcome.
I got something caught in my throat. I'm good.
I guess I gotta add that to another drawing shopping thing. Thanks for making my job hard, guys.
You're welcome, Kova.
All right, who wants to ask next question?
Grace,
I think I'll go.
Who's next? Okay, Grace.
I think I'll go. Okay. Which is your favorite voice to do?
It's only fair because we asked Hawker the same question.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be a tricky one, because, like, to me, all my voices have a special place in my heart, even the really difficult ones. So to pick just one out of all of them that I do, I have to be honest, Slender Man. If I had to really pick a voice that I always go back to, yep.
I'm sorry, I had to go in the video.
No, you're fine, but, you know.
He's gonna haunt me now, boys.
Here, I'll give you the super shotgun. You're good.
Oh my god.
Bring it on, you tall, lanky siren head wannabe.
Okay, well, I'm capable of siren head, so don't at me.
At me, bro. Let's go right now.
Like, when it comes to the voices, though, Slenderman was the first one I ever did when getting into my online work, you know? That was the one that got me started. And for years now, it's the one voice I've been able to keep consistent. You know, yeah, I love Mugman's voice, and, you know, I'll always be thankful for it. But if I had to be honest, you know, Slenderman has a very, very special place in my heart, because his was the first. And even now, years later, I'm still doing this voice. You know, it's the one that has persevered and has survived the longest. And I can't fault that. That's the tall boy that got me into this gig. So he has to be my favorite. That, and so I randomly do slip into that voice sometimes, a lot. So
Yeah.
I gotta give it to Slendy.
So you know what that means.
That's all fair.
So he's, and I have to admit of how he's so well done with everyone's BS, and also the amazing stories that he's read to us that always lures us to sleep.
The beautiful story.
Oh yeah,
yes.
well done, beautiful. That is beautiful.
We need to remind him of Poopsie.
Yeah, Poopsie's in
First
the
off,
I remember that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
I will remember to link the story time of Slenderman in the description.
Please do, please, please, for the love of God. Next question.
Next question, Space, it's your turn.
All right. So, Mr. Kyzer Aqueron.
Yes.
Macaroon.
Macaroon.
That's a better nickname.
Hi everyone,
You're
I'm Kyzer
winning.
Macaroon.
Another illustration page going right up from what I need to draw. Thanks.
How much do you love your fan base on a scale of 1 to 10?
I
Or to a
definitely would
billion.
say, I would give it a 10. I love my fans. They are wonderful people. I absolutely love their honesty, their support. I appreciate every single one of them because they are just really good people. I look to my comment section every video that gets uploaded, and even if there are some comments that kind of rub me the wrong way, I still look forward to seeing a lot of the regulars I see on there, like Stars, Nagi Oki, Darcy Williams. I always see the consistent ones coming back and reading what they have to say about the situation or what happens in a video, or heck, even Alvaro Perez, always putting time codes to specific things. It's always fun.
Oh, that guy.
I appreciate the fans being honest and commenting like that, and seeing all the fan art they make and everything that they've done. I really do love them. There are times where I do have to sort of take a step back because I'm not a very talkative person.
Yeah.
But
that's obviously fair.
But I'm thankful that they respect that, and they're able to, give me the space I need, especially because I work really darn hard. So
I know, and you deserve a good break.
You do.
Considering at this point we just look over and we're like, oh, yep, Kyzer's recording now.
Yep. And after this, I gotta record again.
Oh,
God!
You need to take a break.
I will break when I can.
Okay.
Good.
Make
sure your boo gets
kisses
and hugs and blankets, and just make this boy just sit
King of the
on
blankets.
the
That's
bed
all I need to say.
and just let
King of
him
the
relax
blanket.
with a cup of cocoa, please.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Paul will make sure I take a nice long break. She will make sure.
No. Dude, I imagine she gets a fly swatter as your hand tries to go to the computer. She's like, no.
No computer.
No, she'll literally just pick me up and toss me onto the couch and be like, rest.
Oh my gosh, does she do that?
Jeez.
No, but if she had the strength, she would. I know her.
WWE and on the bed.
It's like that.
Like Hulk Hogan be like, "Ooh yeah." Speaking of which, he just tried to do that. The sneaky.
Oh my gosh!
Bravo,
Thank you,
bravo.
Thank you.
There was an attempt.
They are literally that vine where it's like nothing for you, Mr. Roach.
Oh,
and just hits with the price one.
Yes. All right, next question.
I think I'm asking the next one. This is what I've actually been wanting to ask for a while now, and I don't know if it's been asked much more than this, but what gave you the idea to make your persona a Cupsona?
Simple.
Yeah, me too.
That's a simple answer, in all honesty. Cuphead was, something that I was very interested in. And even though it was going to be like a Microsoft exclusive at the time, I really liked the style. And Oliver, or Neon Knight, drew this absolutely
links to the channel in the description.
Neon drew this absolutely wonderful picture of me as a cup, as a Cupsona. And I absolutely fell in love with it. In fact, I still have that original picture. It's somewhere in my folder of art that I have been gifted over the years.
Again, if you want to send it to me so I can at least put a screenshot of it up, that would be
Oh no, I will.
great.
As soon as I find it, I shall. But the thing
Okay.
is, oh wait, actually I just found it. So yeah, let me
Nice.
just put that in here real quick. This
I
was
will make sure to edit that into the video when the time comes.
Yeah.
right. Well, basically that picture kind of set it all off, and I thought, hey, this looks pretty cool. Why don't I use that? It's unique, and I think that I love the way it looks.
I've
And
used that
Aw.
picture for so many reference
gosh.
drawings of Kyzer.
Yes.
Yep. And from there, it just kind of stuck. After doing Cuphead, I just decided, you know what? Let's stick with it.
You
It's
know what? I'm a
adorable.
cup now.
Yep. So yeah, that's kind of why I just decided to stick with the whole Cupsona thing. It just looked very appealing, and I liked it.
Alright.
I hate myself because I remember I'm very old because I remember your persona, Kyzer, from way in the beginning of your YouTube days. I remember the green shirt, the green and blue eyes, the blue hair.
Yeah. Oh, that's like ancient history at this point.
I remember that look so well. And it's like drilled in my head. It's like, God, he was such a
Oh, yeah.
baby. Well, young Babu back in
Back when
YouTube
I was an
days.
edgy boy.
Back in the edgy phase.
Cough, cough, Vincent from Monsters and Mistakes. Cough, cough.
Yep.
That's still my
Oh.
favorite one. That's still my favorite moment when you're like, Nikolai, kick his butt. You hated it. I still want that to come. I miss
Yeah, because
those
of
days.
the spider aspect.
Oh god.
That's still gonna be my personal favorites.
Never
God
forget
dang it.
Brian, though.
Understandable.
Never forget Brian.
Never forget Brian. Brian will live on. We'll
Oh
find
my
a way to make
gosh.
him live on.
That's 5 drawings I have to make because of this. Gosh dang it, guys.
Yeah.
Keep it
Kova,
going, keep it going.
oh, sorry, who was talking? Sorry.
Don't overwork yourself.
I
Kova,
work
if you
every
overwork yourself, you're gonna be grounded from videos in the future. I do it.
I know I'm already grounded, but you don't understand. The fan art inside of me wants to pop out. It's good.
Yes,
it's like
but
a
your
chest
hands.
burster. It's like an alien baby just wanted to pop out like like
Oh
that.
god.
Sorry, Kai. I didn't mean to scare you.
Yeah, you're fine. Just god dang.
I'm okay. All right, who's asking the next question?
I
Next
think it's your turn, Kova.
Oh, fine. Okay. So because of the announcement that you and Pollard,
Paul.
Oh no.
my bad, that you and Paula are together and you moved together and you're moving to like New York State, was it?
Yep.
So how is it living with Paula with like new changes around your environment due to the difference of being in Puerto Rico?
I will say living in New York State has certainly been an interesting experience. I am definitely not used to the intense shifts in temperature. Like,
Mhm.
it can be cold 1 minute and then extremely hot the next, to the point where dehydration is a thing. I didn't realize that, but it's a thing. And it's a pain in the butt.
You're like
must hydrate.
you're like undying after that chase with first. It's like,
Oh
"Can I
god.
get water."
Literally, that's how it feels. Like
Aww.
the temperature shifts. But in terms of living with Paula overall, I love it. Paula and I work really well together. We're able to bounce our ideas very, quickly, and we are able to, just chit chat about what we want to do, and just not have to worry about Discord lagging out for the millionth freaking time.
Oh, yeah,
Dang it,
that's a
Discord!
mood. That's a big mood.
Yep.
Discord.
And being able to play games together, watch movies, cuddle, sleep together, and just relax. It's
Whoop, whoop.
really relieving. No,
Support.
not like that.
Kova.
Come on.
You know you want to do it.
Oh.
Don't
Kova, I
deny
swear to God, I'll make it 7 videos.
it. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry, I'm kidding.
Dude.
I'm kidding. But
But no,
think about it.
it was definitely a very scary choice to make to come out here. But I honestly could not be happier with the choice, because I honestly feel like it's allowing me to finally branch out and, fully mature as an adult. Because I'd lived with my mom for 27 years, and I'm thankful to all the time I spent with her, but I definitely needed to do this because if I didn't, I would become very reliant on her, and that's not what I want for my future. I want to be self-sufficient. And so living with Paula, with both of us having that same aspiration of being able to do our thing, we were able to bounce off our ideas, like I said, very naturally. The gaming for two thing, for instance, that is something that we just decided out of the blue to try, and we absolutely fell in love with it. Just being able to co-commentate games, as a couple, and all the insanity that ensues from that. Oh, God. Daddy Bradley thing is just great. I'm looking forward to seeing how big the daddy list gets, because she's got... Okay, little side note, this is behind the scenes information. Paula has a list. 2 lists of daddies.
Good lord.
In movies, as well as in games. Oh, God, she's behind me.
You're talking shit about me?
Everyone bail.
But yeah, no, as you can see, it's been a lot of fun. It's been great. And honestly, it's fun to watch her draw, while I'm taking breaks from recordings. I can sit and watch her do her thing. It's just nice. It's
yes.
Yeah.
I will say 5 animals is interesting though. 2 dogs, but you work with it.
Oh. All the animals.
Oh, no, you mean the little... No, we call them terrorists for where I'm from. We call them little terrorists, but we live with them. We gotta go up to their needs until they take over the world. Wait, what?
Anyways, next question.
Okay.
Quickly just say before the next question. Go do support these 2 beans because they're absolutely amazing beans who deserve all the support in the world.
Please do. That I'm gonna come over to your house and break stuff.
No, Kova, we talked about the bat.
What's wrong?
Okay.
I want the bat.
Anyway, next question.
I guess I have to read this next one.
Yes.
When did you start having feelings for Paula?
Oh gosh.
Ooh. Spill all the juice. You can spell the gossip, girl.
I think this was a question requested by Space, actually.
Oh gosh. Well.
Wait, what?
My feelings for Paula, years in all honesty. I had admired and liked Paula for a very long time. I can't give specifics because it gets hazy, because we've known each other for 7 years. We've been friends for 7 years, and next month, on August 15th, it'll be a full year since we've been a couple. So...
All right, listen here, all fan artists, we must unite for the anniversary!
Oh my gosh, yes.
No, it's been years, since I started having feelings for her. And the reason why is because no matter what bad thing happened, no matter what good thing happened, she was always there. She was always there to talk to. She was always there to listen. And, she was always supportive of me. And I, in turn, was the same with her. Because my philosophy is the respect you give is the respect you receive. So with her treating me that well and that kindly, I figured it was only natural to do the same, and I could not be more thankful that I had Paula throughout my life, because she is, without question, the one person who I cannot live my life without. Because many people come and go in your life. That's natural. You're going to make friends, you're going to lose friends. But the ones that stick around, those are the ones you hold on to. And Paula is the best of all of those. And the fact that now we get to be a couple and build a life together is honestly an amazing feeling. I'm very thankful to call her my girlfriend. And I'm thankful she sees me as a worthy boyfriend. So, yeah, that's the long and short of that.
You sweet beans are gonna break my heart!
Okay,
yeah.
Kyzer, you're not supposed to make us cry. God
we didn't have to feel things!
That was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Can we get some hearts in the chat and the comments, please, for their love?
Hashtag kitten in a cup. Hashtag kitten in a cup.
Please.
Yes. Make a trend, people.
Make this the hashtag in the actual video.
Just hashtag kitten in a cup where we talk about this beautiful ship of these 2 beans. Great, now I have 2 video plans. Actually, 3 now. Great, I have 3 video plans for the future. Oh, joy!
Hey, that's on you, man. That's
I
not
did this
on
to
me.
myself.
You
brought this upon your own. So.
You darn right you did.
Anyway, next question, Space, it's your turn.
All right, this one's quite a doozy, my dear macaroon sir, which I'm now gonna call you from now on.
I still need to draw that after this. I still need to draw this.
Macaroon.
Curse you.
Macaroons.
So then, how do you go about choosing your games and characters for your videos?
Oh,
And
this is honestly an interesting one.
Like I said, it's a doozy.
Yeah. Okay, so there are some games that just kind of come out of the blue when it comes to a Let's Play. You know,
like you.
No,
Hey.
Sorry.
There'll be a game that comes out of nowhere or gets released that I think will be interesting for said character to play. Or, someone will suggest something and I'm just like, hey, that might work. Like, there are a lot of people in my comment section suggesting, Mugman play Luigi's Mansion 3. That's
I still want that.
Requested for a while. But then there's stuff like, the devil playing Dark Souls. I thought with that, it was like, the devil has done a lot of dastardly things on the channel, so I thought this would be good karmatic justice to have him play an excruciatingly hard game and suffering for it,
Unfortunately, you have to suffer alongside him.
Yeah.
Yep. But then there's random stuff that happens, like Resident Evil 2, for instance. Like, that came as a random idea that Paula gave me, and I just decided, you know what? Let's take a break from Evil Within and let's see what happens. It was a lot of fun. It was a good series. And then Resident Evil 3 gave me the idea to expand on that idea. And sometimes there'll be just stuff that I feel like would be interesting to try out. Like Dead Space, for instance, the newest series on my channel. I've been interested in Dead Space for a while, and since I just got off of Doom 3, which is another sort of space survival horror game.
And you will never go back to?
Well, no, not never. I do appreciate it. It's just I don't want to go back to it for a while. It was definitely more of a slog than anything. But I figured, try something in a similar genre, and Dead Space just so happened to fit.
I'm gonna have to link so many playlists in the description, I swear.
Again, that's not your fault. That's on you, man.
Still, the process of choosing a voice for a video, it all comes down to how do I make this interesting with this character? Will this game fit their motif? For instance, Papyrus and Fury. I know that he's a royal guardsman, or at least training to be, so I knew that that would be something that I could bounce off of. It'd basically be him trying to get stronger, so that way he can, face off of new challenges, So I would think of how these characters would interact and how I've built up their personalities, or how Fanon has, built up their personalities, like fan ideas of these characters. For instance, the Stretch handling Evil Within alone for a little bit, handling the whole PTSD thing that he has in some circles. Like
Precious boy needs all the hugs.
Yes, he does.
He does, but you see what I mean, though? There's a lot of different ways that I pick out what voice goes to what video. Sometimes it's just, how about we put this guy here? Or how about we try this? How about we try that? But then there's, like, stuff that maybe could be more interesting, like, how would this character react in a situation like this, given this part of their personality? Or how would they survive in an environment completely out of their element? Or, things like that. So that's more or less the process I go through. And of course, I bounce it off of other people to see what they would think. I ask, hey, do you think this voice would fit this? Who do you think would fit? And I get some second opinions. So that way I'm not just, wasting time just putting out random stuff. Like, I want to make sure that people actually want to watch what I put out, and not be boring.
Which, I will be honest, even though I haven't seen the Evil Within series, I've heard good things about it. I'm just too much of a chick to watch it. Maybe
Silver,
I don't know.
Silver, do I need to grab your bony tail and make you watch?
Listen here, leave my tail out of this.
No, I'm gonna bring your tail into this. I don't care. We're doing this live or not. I'm gonna make you do it. I'm gonna keep sending you messages.
I'm a chicken. I can only watch Courage. Don't judge me.
Oh my.
Anyway,
Wow.
next question.
I know I feel sad.
Wait, so Space, you were the last one to ask the question, right? I'm getting so confused.
Yes.
All right, it's my turn, and I honestly wanted to be the one to ask this question, so yay, it all worked out.
Yeah.
So, between a horror and a rage game, which would you rather play for a whole week straight, and why?
Be honest.
Horror games without question.
Oh, yeah,
boy.
that seemed about right. That seemed about right.
There's a good reason why, though. See, horror games freak me out. I will fully admit it. I am terrible with jump scares. I don't do well with horror. But
Just get a clip of Kyzer freaking after the insects from Doom 3.
Oh, jeez.
you know, no, just no.
I'm with Kyzer on this one. Nope to the try.
Oh, heck no.
But no,
Oh.
but if I'm
You're
being honest
welcome.
with myself, I would prefer playing a horror game for a week rather than playing a rage game, because rage games, their sole purpose is to make you angry and piss you off. You know, they are built with that express purpose. And I know that's the purpose of them. I just can't stand it sometimes. For example,
Oh, yeah.
for Meat Boy is one of those games that I played, but I regret it so much. Because at the end of it
Pat
all,
the Kyzer bean.
I'm sorry.
misery, but I did it. You know,
This just came up in my memory.
Exactly.
Papyrus screaming yes after he finally beat the final level.
That was
As
beautiful.
well as telling jokes, that also made my day. Just hearing those puns, like now you take your spaghetti and just enjoy yourself. That knowing that you won't do this BS.
See,
again.
the thing is, you know it was bad when Papyrus would rather read the puns than play the game.
Yep. But yeah, if I had to pick, though, horror games for sure, because there's a lot of good horror games out there. You know, you've got Amnesia: The Dark Descent, you've got Condemned Criminal Origins, you've got the Resident Evil series, Silent Hill, Siren. There's a lot of good horror out there, and there's so much variety that no one horror game is the same. Sure, they have very similar themes, but the way that you go about them is different. Rage games, I feel, are very formulaic. Either they're built in a way that are intentionally made to piss you off, or there are things about it that make it hard to achieve, ergo it's going to make you angry because you can't pull off what it needs you to do. So if I had to play for a whole week one genre of games between horror and rage, horror for sure.
I actually remember when I was writing this question down, me and Grace were just joking around, and we said, and I ended up saying, so it would be, would you rather play SCP or Getting Over It?
SCP. And let me tell you,
Yes.
it was a whole day in hell before I played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy.
Oh my god.
People.
Well, I guess I know what I'm spending my time doing,
I
figuring out how to freeze over hell.
I think the Markiplier videos have proved that
It
statement.
is, the Markipliers have proven that.
No,
Yeah.
the Bennett Foddy, real quick. There's always one meme of one guy who was trying to beat the game. He was on like the snowy mountain part, and then he slipped.
Oh,
Oh,
Back down to the start. And he
oh
didn't know how to react. He was just looking around sad and defeated. After seeing that, I don't want to play Bennett Foddy because if I did that, I know right then and there I would just cry. I would cry and just give up.
so it'd be similar to the expert mode Dr. Call incident.
yeah.
No.
Similar, yes, but at the very least, Dr. Call is achievable with some practice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
definitely.
Sorry.
Right.
This question got insane very quickly.
Next question.
Yeah, it did.
Next
I mean, we are insane here.
Oh, wait,
We are
Kova,
mad.
I think you're gonna like this question.
I love this one because this is okay. So, Mr. Creon, Mr. Aki,
Creon?
Mr. Kyzer.
These are some interesting nicknames.
I mean,
Oh boy.
If you
I
think
mean,
that's
you were-
interesting, re-listen to the nickname she gave Hawker at the beginning of that video.
Ooh.
I mean, we don't talk about those days, okay?
No, I think we
mean-
need to talk about that.
We'll do this later, okay? All right. So, why don't you like and love my favorite rage card game, Uno? Why do you not like it? Is it because you didn't win at those games?
Oh,
Wanna know
jeez.
why I don't like Uno?
Yes.
Oh no.
Why? You want to know why I despise Uno and all it has to offer?
Yes.
Please.
Please inform us.
Because I'm not good at it. No.
Remember, I made an old comic inspired by the Uno series. I will make sure to put it in the video if I can find it
Why
again.
are you such an arrogant butthole, huh?
No, here's the thing. Like, I like Uno on concept. You know, conceptually speaking, Uno is a fucking fantastic game. You know, it is fun because it's about chance. You don't know who's got what, and you've got to empty out your hand first. I like that. That's a cool concept.
Playing the game.
Problem. People are really damn good at the game, and I keep getting my butt kicked. For example, Paula, for instance.
Oh, you're rubbing her into this?
And I can never freaking beat her. Whether it's the card game or the digital one. I have never beaten Paula, and the day I go will be a full day in hell.
Kyzer, please lower your voice down. I don't want Paula to be really mad at you.
Oh my gosh.
But no, like, I don't like Uno. Well, I do and don't like Uno. Like, I love it, but I also hate it.
It's a love-hate relationship.
People I play against,
like,
I can't beat. But it's a fun game. It's a weird oxymoron.
It's like, do you love Uno? Well, yes, but actually no.
Pretty much. Like, do you like Uno? Well, yes, but actually no.
But the best thing we got from that is just how Kyzer just defeatedly near the end of the third part of the Uno game just like says, "I quit. I'm done with all you. You can go F yourselves and just have a good night."
I know what I'm spending. I know what I'm
I'm
spending my time watching.
Yep, I'm rewatching that again because it was so funny. Because I'm a sadistic person, it's that type of pain that I just adore and love. It's like, yes, suffer.
Linking it in the description.
Yes, suffer.
Our favorite
This
type of
description is
beverage.
going to be so long.
Yes,
Well,
it is.
That's on you, man.
This is
I'm
on
gonna
that's
say
cool.
that.
Next question?
No, that Space gets to ask that question, and you'll see why.
Yes.
Take the floor, Space.
All right.
What's the final
I
question?
don't know why I even asked myself this last night to begin with, and I can already feel the wrath, even though I haven't said it yet.
You can feel like
Kyzer,
just tightening around like your throat, just with
Come
the
on,
devil
Space,
eyes.
do it. You said you were gonna.
Do it.
Do it.
so Kyzer, why I can't even say it with
Come on.
Do it.
Why do you like Doom so much? Like, why? Why? But counterfeit, which is your favorite Doom game by far? And I'm sorry you already answered this, but why do you like Doom?
Now, ladies, I think we should bunker right now because this is going to be a very explanatory thing. So, good job, everyone. Bye.
Then, okay.
All right.
Let's just sit back.
So, why do I like Doom? Let me tell you a story.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Silence.
He dropped the bombs. Everybody run. Everyone hide.
Okay.
Being serious though, the reason I like Doom so much is because I grew up with it. Straight up, I grew up with Doom. The first memories I have of Doom are playing the demo disc that my grandfather had in his apartment back when I was like 3-4 years old. You know, I remember that being the one game out of the demo disc that I had played the most. And bear in mind, there was stuff like, you know, Beavis and Butthead on there. There were a few other games that are a bit hazy in my memory, but I just remembered seeing Doom on there and being immediately captivated. I wanted to know what it was. And when I sat down and started playing it, I had a blast with it. See, I grew up in the MS-DOS era of video gaming where you downloaded things like shareware games, which essentially are, you know, little previews of the game that you get for free. And if you liked it, you could mail order the rest of the games. Sadly, I never got the mail ordering thing because I grew up from a lower middle class family, so yeah. But I remembered anytime I went to Puerto Rico and visited family, I remember playing that demo disc. Many years later, I ended up playing the full game thanks to things like GZ Doom, Z Doom, and, other, mod launchers, which allowed me to experience the game and its sequel, Doom 2, in full. And I spent a lot of time playing that game and that series because it was just a lot of fun to me. And at the time, I really loved first-person shooter games because I, like I said, grew up with shareware games. And one of the prime examples of that was Rise of the Triad, which is a very old school first-person shooter game that you could download. And I also played games on the N64 like Turok, Turok 2, Seeds of Evil, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark. Me and first-person shooters go way back. So over the years, Doom was the one that kind of stuck out the most. And then, the announcements for Doom 2016 happened, and it took me 3 separate attempts to finally get Doom to run on my computer. The first attempt, my computer wasn't strong enough, and it ran at like 10 frames a second. It was horrible.
Oof.
Oh,
The second attempt, I had to refund it because it just wouldn't run. The third attempt, I finally got it running on PS4, and that's when my favorite Doom game kind of came to light at that point, because it was such a different change-up for Doom, but it felt like such a natural evolution for it. It was such an amazing game that it quickly became one of my favorite games ever made. And I treasured that. So when the announcement for Doom Eternal came ringing at the doorbell, I flipped my lid, because they had managed to produce such an amazing game the first time that seeing all the new stuff they wanted to do in Doom Eternal, I was excited, and yeah, when it finally dropped, I will admit I was upset when the news came out that they were going to delay the game till March, because I was really excited for that November release. I would have hit that series right at the end of the year, but no, it had to get delayed. But I'm thankful that it did, because it gave them time to fine-tune things and make it the best Doom game ever made, And not only that, Doom 64 became a pre-order bonus, so hell yes, I was happy about that.
Of course you were.
Well, you get a second Doom game for free? Heck yes.
I mean...
Of course Kyzer's gonna get his hands on that.
Yeah. Okay, touche.
But
touche.
The point being is, the reason why I love Doom so much is because it's a series that has stuck with me. There are a few series that are like that. Legend of Zelda is one of them, Mario, of course, and Doom. There's just series that follow me no matter what age I am, that I can go back to and just feel like a kid again. I just genuinely have fun with games like that. And Doom is one of them. And if you're wondering what my favorite Doom game of all time is, I already said it, Doom Eternal. It was such a refined piece of brilliance that it just pushed its way into my favorite game slot. The one that was there before Doom 2016 was Doom 2. And Doom Eternal feels like that game, but pushed to its natural evolution. And that's pretty much the answer to that question.
No, oh, sorry. I would have to say, Kyzer, when you were saying, I was so excited, my mind went to, I imagine in, the household. No. The household where your grandfather was. I was thinking, how the fresh heck did the grandfather of this nice boy how did he even get a copy of Doom? That's the one thing I was like, wait, hold up, that does not make any sense here.
Well, the thing is, my grandfather used to work in the banking industry, and he would get, IBM computers. He would get these, top-of-the-line computers because of his job. And I'm guessing one of his coworkers must have handed him a disc that must have had it, or my mom had it, one of the two. But I remember it being there. I remember playing it in his old office. That's why I remember it so vividly, is because it was literally back in my old home, the next room over, and that is a memory I vividly remember fondly.
That's incredible that you remember that. I would never expect in my time, even though I am still young and kicking, and God bless your soul, man. God bless it so much. No, I don't want to shush.
We will never stop talking about how much of an amazing being you are. You cannot stop us.
As well as the grunkle. You're like the uncle of no, Conker's more of the uncle. You're more of the father of the productions. Paula's the sweet mama, if you get my drift. Wink, wink,
Yes,
nudge. Say no more, say no more.
Kova,
What?
I will make it 10. I will do it.
Stop
I'm watching
me.
you.
I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to be serious.
I know, but I'm still keeping my eye on you.
Oh, please. Try me. No, don't try me. No, I'm gonna shut
try
up. I will get Marcus in this call. I will not hesitate.
Alright, okay. I actually want to say this real quick.
Okay.
As much as I like to rag and joke on Marcus about him being a scarecrow and stuff, I am terrified of Marcus. I will hide in the corner with a flamethrower, and if he comes near me, I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh, I'm not afraid of Marcus.
I think I'm resistant to fire.
There it is! Hi, sweetie! Hi, Marky!
Let's call a fangirl.
Okay, if he says my name, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Either I feel attacked or I feel like, oh.
Don't kill the Kova yet.
No, I'm ready. I know my fave. I'm
we
ready.
We still have more questions.
Okay.
Oh, we do?
Right,
okay.
So that's all the questions we really have for Kyzer, but there are also some questions I wrote down for us because why not? This is a pick up a 50K and a thank you video, so why not? I don't know. I'm
well, let's see what you
I
got.
see the.
All right. I'll ask
the first question here.
This is my channel, so
I have a story for this
one.
one.
We're gonna answer these in order of obviously the people I have set up here. So yeah, I'll ask the first question. So what was the first episode you ever found from Kyzer's channel? For me, I don't remember the specific episode, but I do remember it was one of the Mugman Plays Cuphead episodes before Mugman Pops the Question. The reason I remember that so vividly is because I remember I didn't even read the title of that episode when it first came out. I just saw it wasn't uploaded and clicked on it. After the episode, I'm just like, what the heck? I decide to go back and read the title. I'm like, if I took 2 seconds to read the title, all of that would have made sense.
Nice. Nice. Can we get claps in the chat, please?
Rip me for just doing an upload and clicking on it. But next up, Grace, what was your first video that you saw?
All right, let me tell you a story.
Bum, 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 bum.
I was in middle school, and I'm pretty sure it was 8th grade. I think this was the beginning of around like 2018. When I was watching, I think it was the Markiplier series, I Am Bread, because I was just rewatching that just for fun. All of a sudden, I get in my recommended, Papyrus Plays I Am Bread. And I'm like,
oh, we know that
series.
And I can hear Papyrus screaming right now. Just how well this.
Okay.
We love you, Papyrus. We don't mean to make fun of you. We love you, you sweeping boy.
I don't know which episode in the series it was. I think it was around like the middle, like 3rd or 4th.
This sounds like a history class thing. What happened in the 90s or the 70s?
All right.
Sorry, I had to do it.
I clicked on the video, I watched it, and I thought the dude who did the voice did a really good voice. And I remember, like, I've heard this voice before. I thought I've heard that voice before. And then it suddenly hits me like, oh yeah, he was the dude that did the Undertale comic dubs.
Honestly, same, fam.
And the Undertale stuff.
The good.
Good
Now I
times.
feel old
yeah.
thinking
Funny
about
story
that.
about that. Funny
We're
story
all
about that.
old.
Jeez.
We're all
Me a
old
while- it took
Pishana
me a while to
fans.
It took me a while to figure out that the guy who voiced Metaton and Papyrus were the same guy.
Same
man.
here! You could have told me that a million times over and I still wouldn't have believed you!
Yeah.
Oh, that
And-
happens sometimes. I love messing with people in that regard.
And
You honestly do,
I
don't you?
remember
You
Put
love
your
torturing
vocal
us
range, good
too.
Kyzer, sir!
I started watching a bunch of different things. Like I remember the day I graduated, there was an episode of Baldi's Basics, and I was
Oh,
just like,
Oh God,
yeah.
no.
Baldy.
We don't talk about him. We don't talk about. He's the bad man. Bad
Ever
man.
since
Stranger
then,
danger. Stranger
Kyzer-
danger.
Yep.
Kyzer's videos has led me to other people. I got to see other channels such as like Paula and Anne, and that basically helped me become the meme lord I am today.
The meme lord.
Aw.
And if you look at me now, I would have no confidence in saying, yeah, Anne and I are Pokemon rivals, which is a long story.
Yeah.
Long
beat it.
story short, Grace and Ann are Pokemon rivals. You don't want to know.
Okay.
I've gone against them too. They're fun people. They're lovely chaps. I recommend you go see them.
They are all
What?
wonderful human beings, and I love them.
Yes,
Once
you
again,
do.
I have so
Especially
many links
Paula,
in there. I
you
gotta
know
link
what I mean.
Anne's channel.
Sorry,
that
I keep
scream
making
of
Kyzer
pain.
blush. I'm sorry.
But next person for this question, Kova, is Yutton.
Wait, my turn?
Is Yutton.
Alright, so how did I... Oh boy, where do I begin? Alright, so a long time ago, before any of you were born,
We're only a year younger than you, and Kyle's the oldest one here.
let me have my
Yeah.
moment, god dang it! So, okay. The year was 2015, 7th grade year-old me. So I followed Paula because she did Undertale, which that got me into the comment, got me into her channel because I was an Undertale fanatic, which I deeply regret now. But during
No
that time,
regrets on
No
my side.
regrets.
No regrets.
okay, so during that time, I heard this Papyrus fellow. And I thought his voice. I'm nervous because Kyzer's in.
Just be honest.
I thought he was very. He sounded like Skeletor, which I know that was everyone's voice that like everyone did, but I thought, God dang, I knew you were gonna do that bullcrap on me. But he I thought he was really cute, very sweet, and I was like, I will protect him and I will cook him all the pasta that I have in this house just for this man specifically. Changed my mind. As well as Hoctor, who did Santa's voice, in which I had to admit, I thought his voice was very hot and just.
I mean, Hoctor though. Oof.
Popular though.
Boy.
If you've
Now-
seen how I did with the interview,
We saw how you did with Boot and Common, frickin'.
Hey, he fine boy. Okay, so
Even Hawker questioned your choice in that.
shut up!
Yeah.
I swear I'm gonna get bullied now. But anyway, so I followed Paula and I always watched all the comic dubs. I love the one where Undertale Papyrus talks to Underfell Papyrus because I love Underfell Papyrus because he is my favorite edgy skeleton boy. Danny too, Papyrus. All the skeleton boys are my favorites.
It's just fun
But-
to hug a skeleton.
Yes. They're very bony about it, aren't they?
Hey.
Hey!
Yes.
Okay, so
I don't know what I expected having Kova and the Mr. Pun Man over here in the same call. I don't know what I expected. I'm surprised there haven't been more puns. And I
But,
just think myself, didn't I?
yes, you did. Congratulations, sweetie. You get a reward for making a pun. Now go eat the cookie over there, please. But I'm kidding. But let's see. So a couple of years later, so this was around one moment as I check on Kyzer's channel when he created the channel.
This was a long, long time ago.
No, I'm gonna
And they
guess.
kind of like far, far away.
I have to say it was around. Oh God, when was Papyrus plays I Am Bread? It was around 2017 or 18. It's one of those years that I saw him. I'm like, oh, so Kyzer is joining on the game wagon. Wow, and I've loved all of the games. Kyzer, you see my comment on Synchronism 611 of how long I've been with you, and I am forever grateful that I've been subscribed to you. And I was like, okay, let's see how he does. 2 minutes later, he won my soul. Let me just sell my soul to the soul.
Let me just sign this contract real
man.
quick.
And ever since then, even now, as soon as I got into Discord, I'm sorry this is very long. I do apologize for that. I'll try to wrap this up. Just hearing me talking to you, legit, made my heart explode because it's like, I don't want to mess this up. If I say one bad thing, I'm done. I'm gonna be on the floor crying and all that stuff.
It takes a lot for me to not talk to someone. Let me tell you, I am a very chill person, so you are fine. You get good.
I mean,
yes.
you've seen how me and Grace react.
Yeah.
We would rather die in the corner.
Heck
yes. That is a note. And just hearing, knowing that you're the voice of my favorite gentleman. I mean, that makes it
Mr. Marcus. I'm looking at you, Kova.
It's not my fault I'm in love with the Scarecrow man.
I mean, do we need to relive the story I told for Kitty's appreciation video? Which I still can't believe I did that.
Up about
You're not the only one this man has managed to just
English number 1.
And I had to admit too that oh God, my heart's beating so fast.
It's okay.
I really Eyes, no, don't you dare do this to me, girls. I really had
It's okay, Kova.
I feel Polly's gonna wrap. Yeah, I really had a crush on you because I thought you were the cutest and sweetest being, and I thought you were really, Oh gosh, my hands are shaking.
Kova, if you need to DM it to me to say it, I'll say it for you.
No, I can do it. I'm gonna do it.
Got this.
You're very sweet and kind, and although sometimes I act a bit of an idiot sometimes, and I feel like an anime person. Oh crap!
Still, you're all good.
I just really wanted to admit, I really thought you were cute, and I wanted to hug you and just give a hand hug, and just saying you're really sweet, and I would like to meet you. And
well,
I'm gonna be in my little human shell. Thank you.
Well, let me put it this way: if I'm ever at a con or I'm ever at an event, and you see me, come on over and say hi. I'm more than willing to give hugs and handshakes, all of it. Hell, we'll take pictures. If you want to meet me, that's fine. I have no issue with that. Go chill.
You're okay, Kova. All the hugs for the Kova bean.
All the hugs.
All of the hugs.
No. I told myself not to cry about this. Dang it.
Everybody just hug the Kova.
Yes.
It's worse because he's one of the top men who makes me flustered. Dang it! As well as his other voices that make me question my sexuality too, but we don't want to talk about.
You mean Safi, darling?
Oh yes!
Oh my god!
There goes Kova.
And she died. I'm just kidding.
Actually, that female voice I have is based off of Eliza from Skullgirls. Let's dance, darling.
Please let me dance with you. I sound very creepy. I'm sorry. I feel
Kova, I am going to give you all of the hugs.
I feel so gay, especially when you do Madon's voice, because you make me feel.
Darling. Darling, who doesn't feel gay for this voice? Let's be honest.
Stop.
Well,
You're
That's
scaring
what
me.
I don't think Kathy can fluster you any more than you've already been flustered this video.
That's the voice that made me question everything. I'm just
Someone go now. I've talked too long.
Okay, Space, it's your turn.
I've been so quiet throughout this whole thing, and I feel bad.
It's my fault.
Don't
That's
feel
my
bad.
fault.
And to be honest, guys, I have a bit of a confession to make. That voice actually inspired this voice, to be honest.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So then, with
Poor
my
Kova.
answer, oh god, I've been trying to remember this whole time, even though I am quiet this whole video, which is gonna like me.
Space, it's okay.
It's fine.
It's just work catching up with me. It's fine. But I think if I remember correctly, how I found Kyzer was actually through one of my good friends that I grew up with from middle school. She showed me P-Shadow Productions in very, very early days. And I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it later. And it took me until the middle of grade 7 where I actually clicked on their Undertale video. And I would sit there listening to it on repeat. And I just kind of died down. And eventually I got back to it some years later. And I remember, oh yeah, these are the guys that did those Undertale comic dubs. So I'm looking through all the actors and everything else, and I see Kyzer. I'm like, Kyzer. Wait, I heard him from that one thing, but I don't know where I've heard him before. I know that guy. And let's see what he does.
Oh, that guy, Stern Kyzer.
Like, I know that guy.
It was like an nostalgia moment because it's like, yeah, I grew up with this guy, and I've heard him when he did Mugman for Long Last Step, which is a really good comic with the second generation, the Cuphead characters. And I'm like, I know that guy. So I look onto his channel, and I see that he's starting to do Cuphead. And Cuphead for me is a very special game because that's what drove me to love the 1930s, even though it was a very depressing time and everything. It made me love animation. It made me want to do animation for college. It made me want to do art more because I was really dying down in those times. And for him to actually voice one of the characters that I thought he did amazing at, I was fanatic. And it only drove me to love Cuphead more as a thing. Because it's like, I'll memorize every single thing. And I still know a lot of Paula's old videos from when she did Undertale. I still know it. I can actually almost reach the pitch of Papyrus and Toriel. I can almost do it. Even though it's been some years later. Like, Kyzer, you have led me to have this amazing fandom that I've grown to love now. I remember when you played Undertale with Paula and Hawker when you talked about the mind control cookies. I remember that.
Me too. Those were some good days.
The full intro to it.
Oh
like,
my God,
you opened my mind to so many games.
That's true.
So for me, Cuphead is the first thing I ever watched you do. And for that, I am forever grateful because I would not have Sage right now if it wasn't for you. I would not have this ongoing thing I have with Sage and the Devil and Darian and Xavier. I would not have any of that if it was not for you. Like, I'm sorry for the rant.
I'm not crying. No,
Don't cry, baby. No, cry.
Kyzer.
That makes me want to hug you all. Just
we still have 3 more questions to go.
No.
All right, should I continue asking these questions, or does somebody want to take over? Okay, next.
I can take over.
Okay, do you want to ask the next one? Go ahead.
So, oh my God, I'm tearing up myself. But It's me. What did you want? I cry all the time. So everyone, why do you enjoy Kyzer's channel and his personality in general? Like, wow.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first since that's the order we're kind of going in here, just so we can keep it semi-organized.
Okay.
For me, the reason why I enjoy Kyzer's channel and his personality is because he's really nice. He's honest to God such a nice person, and just like even in the calls I've been in previously on the Pishonic server, he was a joy just to talk to and just listen to him talk about Doom, and just be there was honestly amazing. Like, he is extremely nice, and all of his videos actually helped me through some really hard times in my life. So I just found myself repeatedly wanting to come back to the channel to the point where it's become an addiction, but that's okay.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah,
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
Yeah, we're
channel for
fine.
new drug.
Talk to your doctor about if you have any of these symptoms.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, he's just honestly really nice, so I just kept finding myself gravitating back to his channel.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh
my gosh.
Put a warning, folks, but this will make innocent people cry. Even sweet bean boys, babus like Kai.
No cry.
I will do my best not to cry. But
Only happy tears. Only happy tears.
Happy tears only.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah.
It's your turn, Grace.
All right.
You go,
Overall,
girl.
I really think Kyzer's like a really nice guy to be around. I love his I can't talk, jeez.
It's okay, take your time.
I just love the way he acts with all the voice acting and stuff. He puts so much effort and heart. You can totally tell in each one of his videos. And that's what I really like about him. His channel has got me into a bunch of different stuff. I found myself into game development, and you all know where that went.
We know where that's taking ya.
Yeah.
You will go the distance. Have a fun. Sorry.
Just appreciating all these different games and stuff. Even wanting to try and do YouTube myself.
But you have a beautiful first video up there, let's all be honest here. That video is beautiful, you could not convince me otherwise.
Change my mind. Take my money.
Can we just say the video, him and his voices have just helped with the vines and stuff? Because I can just immediately
the vines.
I've absorbed myself into too much internet where I can watch a video and be like, oh yeah, that would fit that vine.
Yeah, you have a gift for those.
This would fit this vine.
But tying out on my statement, I really enjoy the channel. Gonna subscribe to it till I die, and
Recording.
yeah, it's hot.
Who's next?
You're next, Kova.
You.
Oh, geez,
Yeah, it's
already?
you.
Holy crap. Sorry, I'm drawing Sapphire as a specific captain of a Duke account, sorry.
Nice. Which, if you finish that before the video goes up, I will put that once again in editing.
You don't have to do it. I've already put Rod's
I'ma do it.
and Soul Eater.
I will do it. Yes, you're correct. I don't have to do it. I want to do it.
All right. Now it's okay. So
Your turn.
why do I enjoy? Well, of course, his personality. I mean, he's a lovable guy. I mean, if you've seen his Q&A video, tell me if you look at this bean boy, this god gift that he is. Tell me, you would not want to squish his cheeks and just pet him
all the hugs for the Kyzer bean.
Yes.
Because I legit felt my heart drop. I was like, oh, with the beard and the mustache, it's like, oh, he's pretty. What the heck?
Oh no.
Oh no, he's hot.
Legit, that's what I thought. Oh god, he's hot. But what do I enjoy? I love his I feel like he has like a color palette of like specific voices. Like every time I hear Mugman, I just hear like yellow and happiness because everyone needs to
Hear
be happy.
color. You can't hear colors. Me. You can.
Apparently, you can now.
Apparently.
I can taste sound.
Don't make fun of me, jeez.
I'm not making fun of you.
I'm out here. Bye, everyone.
No, wait, come on, we're sorry.
Oh.
You know we joke. We joke because we love you.
Yeah, sure. But like every time I hear Blue, I mean, I love his voices, and I will tell you this: I love every single voice. But my main voices that I truly adore, and I will protect them. First off, Two-Ton, because he's good. He's good, Bean Dad.
No one will hurt the Two-Ton.
Oh no! Hi, Two-Ton.
Protect the Two-Ton Bean.
Two-Ton Bean.
Yes.
Another voice that I will protect is Blueberry because he's my favorite, and plus he sounds like this, you know? So he makes me feel really happy. It makes me want to jog around 10 million times and never get tired.
He's just an energetic little voice.
Yes, he is.
Yes. Another voice I will protect is Arcaden because I mean, he's a great Scottish man. And I sound like a bit of Irish, but whatever.
If somebody doesn't keep an eye on him, he's gonna get himself in trouble. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, that's true,
Listen,
but
I've already proven that in my drunk Arcadian vines.
yes, and another voice that I will always protect. God dang it! I'm gonna put like a Marcus counter every time I mention this guy's name. I will protect
I'm
Marcus's
gonna have a Marcus
voice.
counter at the end of this video. At this point.
Oh my gosh.
Can you blame the voice of Marcus? He is scary, but he is like God tier mode. I will protect him. I do not care what people think. I love this man to death, even though he will kill me near the end and torture my poor innocent body, like how the rest of the world did. So anyways,
Dear Lord.
I mean, if Marcus ever does hear this, which I hope he doesn't, but at the same time,
Cough, cough.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Wait, what?
Never mind. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
But anyway, just he's such a lovable bean boy. In which, if you haven't subscribed to him, why the heck are you on this video anyway? You have so much free time in the world.
Subscribe to Kyzer.
I mean, even if this bean boy is sad, it is our main job to make this bean boy happy. Well, no, never mind. We shouldn't worry about that. Paul is with him. But anyway,
yep,
he's a good. So my main summary: good bean boy, good bean boy. Have I mentioned good bean boy?
Wait, Space. We have to bring back the counter. 1,000 out of 10 squishes.
Oh, yep, I remember
1,000
that.
out of 10 squishes.
And yeah, I say.
I'm sorry. This counter stayed on my channel for as long as I live.
And as well as he's such a good man, in which if I ever do meet you, if you're going up here, I'm gonna give you the biggest flippin' bear hug. I do not care how tall I am. I may be a midget. I'm gonna hug the living crap out of you, Hoctor, and Paula if it's the last thing I do before my time is out on this world. That is my promise.
We'll make sure to give you a hug. That much we guarantee.
I swear to God.
So I have fan art for you guys too. Don't worry about that. Don't worry, I have fan art.
Whatever
and I have.
You'll accept happily.
Yes, and hope you can whatever fan art that which you really like, or you can have all of them because I have so much that the papers are coming out of the folder. Oh geez, they're tagging me. Ah!
Oh God.
Oh wow.
Paper avalanche.
Yep, legit happened. Never mind, I got them back.
Yes.
Back to you, David. Stay. Georgie, I see you moving. Stay right there. God.
Anyway, Space, it's your turn.
Oh God.
Sorry. Georgie became a butthole.
Where do I even begin?
Yes.
As you heard from the last question, I very much enjoyed Kyzer's channel. Yeah, I don't watch all his videos because I'm a fairly busy person in my life. I like that busy life, but from what I see, he is a very fun person, And I feel like if we all ever just hang out, he would be that one guy. The show Whose Line Is It Anyway? He's basically Ryan or Callan from that show. He will
Ryan or
make you
Callan from freaking really?
Yeah.
All right, that's an interesting comparison. I've never heard that one before.
Well, that's to me, anyways.
He has heard many much comparisons in his lifetime, but that one.
That one's a new one.
It is new. Oh god, now I can only see him as Callan. Oh god.
Oh no!
My gosh.
Grace, what have you done to yourself?
What have you
I
done?
don't know. But yeah, I just see him as like a very fun person, and he takes his job very seriously, which I see very rarely in YouTube nowadays. All you see is people doing DIYs or riding their hoverboards or doing something stupid. This guy right here, Kyzer freaking Aqueron, he takes his job seriously. He tries to make weekly content. I'm sorry, not daily, and like he tries to make everyone happy. He takes his career with passion. I look up to that. I sincerely look up to someone who takes their job passionately, because he's like a role model. Like, he's the person that I want my kids to grow up looking at and saying, this is someone I want to be when I grow up. He's displaying all the type of traits like that any
He is
kid
a good positive
should need.
role model.
Like,
He is a good positive role model. He's very he's happy-go-lucky. He likes anything that he sees. He makes the best out of any circumstance. Like nowadays, like who else do you see doing that? Like, it is incredible from what he does, and like I think that wraps my question up, and I think that wraps my thing up in a nutshell. But oh, you want to see Baby Jesus? He is
Bean.
he's Bean.
Bean.
Okay, let's open another drawing thing. Another thing to draw.
Oh god.
All right.
Too many.
Next question?
Next, third to last, or next to last question. I can English.
Nice.
Okay, this question. Do either you or Kova want to ask this question?
I'll probably ask it.
I can.
okay.
All right.
Go ahead, Grace. Kova, you can ask the last
Why?
question.
All right, so everyone here,
okay.
why did you draw the character you chose? You chose from the thumbnail.
So we all chose different characters, which one of the actual artists who participated in this was Coffee, which unfortunately due to time zones we couldn't get him in the call. I'm sorry,
Press
Coffee.
F and chat for Coffee.
I really wanted to get you on the call, but unfortunately time zones are. But
Big butt.
Big
yeah,
booty.
You missed, dude.
Yeah, we miss you, but eventually I will get you in a video.
All right.
But for me, the reason
Okay.
I specifically chose Mugman was because the Cuphead series being the first series I ever saw on Kyzer's channel, and in all honesty, that series helped me through some really hard stuff I was going on during that time. Like, that series not only helped me answer a lot of questions I had going on about myself, but also just gave me an escape and something I could just laugh and smile at when things were really tough. And just help me remember that there are good things in the world, even if some stuff is just pure shit. And it just made my day when there was an upload of that. So I decided to go with Mugman for that one because, I mean, one, Mugman's a precious being, but two, again, the Cuphead series really helped me out. And I felt that's the one that I had to draw.
Ooh.
Your turn, Grace. Why did you choose Mr. Slenderman?
All right. That one is actually kind of a bit of a story. Even though Papyrus was the one who let me find your amazing channel, Slenderman is what really helped inspire, like, sort of voice actress in me. I really loved this voice and like what you chose to do it, because other like Slenderman voices like really deep, scary, kind of like monstrous kind of thing, but yours is actually really unique. I really liked what you did with it.
Oh.
And that voice also helped inspire the voice that I do for one of my main villains, who is the Watcher.
Oh god, the Watcher.
Oh god.
I try to like do like deep voice, but I usually add like a vocal effect, like I come for your soul.
No! This is not your channel and not your server. Go back where you belong!
Back from whence you came. That's Samuel's job.
Fine. I'll be
Bye, devil.
What?
Not
that devil's face.
Nothing, Mom.
Anyway, continue what you were saying,
Face?
Grace.
Yeah. That's why I do like a bunch of like voice acting and how I've been able to, you know, unlock the deeper part of my voice.
And next up is Kova.
I think we all know the answer to this question already.
Why don't you
Kova feeling called out
Marcus?
right now. God dang.
Yeah.
This is why I
Kova
get for
knows
making
why
so
I
many
call her
puns.
out.
I'm giving you my favorite, I'm giving you my 2 favorite thumbs up at you. As well as
I see. I'm getting the special finger. Ah, yes.
Hey, I give those to my favorite people, okay? Not to you, Kyzer. You're too special for that.
Anywho.
Okay.
Oh, gee.
So
I'll talk about
why
that
did you
after
decide
the
to drop
chat.
Marcus?
Okay, so out of all the different characters Paula has created, because, okay, I will let you know, I love all of them, alright? I love every single one of them. I even love those who we just met, like, I'm probably gonna mess her name, Arya, which is the lady that George meets after, beginning of chapter 2, part 1,
Well,
which
who
we don't
assume
know
that
yet.
is. We don't actually know.
Yes. It's secretly I kind of wish they get together, cough cough. But
The shipper in
But,
you.
but out of all the characters, I feel like Marcus was the one who was so different about him. Like, he gave me a bit of a Scarecrow and Joker vibe about him, because you played Batman Arkham Asylum. That's probably my favorite game that my brother played and I watched. And he just, like, when I saw Marcus, I just heard, like, the Scarecrow's, like, voice, just voice acting, just that character. But, like, I knew, like, Oliver, which, God bless that boy, did voice him. Just here, I remember that night when Kyzer did that one voice, and I was so excited. I was like, ah! I was, like, screaming, like, ah!
The internal screams happened.
Yeah, and I've honestly I just enjoyed how he looked. And if you ever join the fan server for Deep and Homebrew, you would see who I draw a lot. And just even if Kyzer comes in, is like, I love the Marcus voice, and like, I know he's a bad boy, but I mean, hey, can you blame me? I mean, I have a weird taste in men. I mean,
Again, booty common.
Sometimes
I will never let you live
so
that down,
good
Kova.
to be
wait, what did you
so
say, Mark?
bad. Sometimes it's just so good. It's so bad.
And there goes Kova. I'm gonna have a Marcus counter and a freaking fangirl counter.
Marcus, no! You're not.
Some men
What are you doing
want to
here?
watch the world burn, and
Exactly.
you are one of them.
You, good sir, are one of those men.
Wait, Marcus, how much did you just hear that?
Just let the Kova die in the corner. Don't mind her.
Okay, I'll go in the corner.
No,
Bye, everyone.
no, you don't get to go in the corner. It was a joke. Get back here.
I have Bluetooth headphones. I'm at the corner right now, facing it.
Get out of the corner right now, or I'll drag you out of the corner.
I had to commit for the bit. I had to commit to the bit.
Commit to the.
Like the backflip.
We don't talk about that. Kyzer hasn't even seen that, and I'll never send it to him because I'm chicken.
Okay, I'm doing a
for you.
Y'all want me to do a backflip?
Anyway, Space, your turn.
Okay, so with this question, I realized two things that I did very dumbly.
Oh.
First of all, I never finished Ori in the Blind Forest, and I feel so bad for that.
Aww.
It's okay.
But yeah, I only seen like the first 10 minutes of it because oh my god, can we all agree that introduction? It's heartbreaking.
The hearts were broken that day.
Oh yeah, I can agree to that.
Yeah, so with me being a little late to the character drawing club, I didn't know who to draw at the time, so I'm like, who do you want me to draw? And Silver here, the amazing being that she is, she said, okay, how about Ori? I'm like, okay, well, I'll do that. And I'm just realizing now the second thing I didn't do, I didn't choose the devil.
How could this happen to you? You
made
your mistake.
Got nowhere to run.
He does voice the devil.
He does. I said any
he
voice Kyzer
heart.
does, or again with the exception of the series because Ghost was already being drawn by somebody.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say he captured my heart. Thank you, Kyzer. But stop it. Like I realized the two things I did wrong was those two. But yeah, for me drawing Ori, I never drew Ori ever. So this was a new.
Exactly, you did such a good job.
All the artists here did very good jobs.
I had such a hard time with those hands, but I'm very proud of the particle, like the effects they did on the wood, because I was trying to make it to where he tried inscribing wood that he got off his tree in the beginning, or well, the tree at the end, either one, and writing 50K to the thing that. I'm sorry, Kyzer called you thing. Like, to the person that played this game and I never really finished. But, like, yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it still looks very good regardless. All of the art looks extremely amazing here.
Oh yeah, I mean, really pretty. Like, the picture itself is really well done. I love the messages. It's great stuff.
It took so long to get the background to work with the freaking blue text Grace posted because I had to. It's fine. I just had to find something where that text was still visible, and that was the difficult part.
Okay, now I got his hand.
I will say this. Ori is the first, and I will say, he is the first drawing I did where I actually had bone structure. So, I mean... I never done bone structure, but for me doing the arm positions and the hands, I really needed to do, and I didn't think I did too bad.
It looks good. It's very.
And when you're animating, you really need to know how bones move. Like, well, I am impressed with myself.
You should be, dude. You did such an amazing job.
Also, I just realized we've almost been recording for 2 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we should try
we still got we got one more question to go. I mean, this might end up being more. We can't speed run this question, I'm afraid, because that wouldn't be fair to what the question actually is.
Yeah, that's sort of a douchey.
All right, so who wants to ask this question?
I can.
Okay.
All right, ladies. If you had one chance, and you gotta make this count, to Mr. Kyzer Aqueron.
What are your nicknames, Kova?
Now, while y'all say to Mr. Aqueron, a queen that he is.
I'm just gonna count up the nicknames. I'm just gonna count up the nicknames. I swear to God.
This is gonna be the nickname.
This is the nickname video. I swear to God.
You're welcome. And Kyzer, I hope you do enjoy
I love the nicknames. The nicknames are great. This has been awesome.
Hopefully Colin doesn't kill us because of the nicknames.
All of the nicknames. But I guess I'll go first with this question because again, the order. So For me, I'd honestly just say thank you. Again, I found Kyzer's channel in a really hard time in my life where I was honestly beginning to have doubts about myself, and also I was kind of having a hard time finding things to smile at. Sure, I get small boosts of joy here and there, but it was becoming really hard for me. And with the finding of his channel, I found something to constantly smile and laugh at. Something I could just sit back and enjoy watching and not feel as bad. And that honestly just followed me just continuously, watching either live streams or comic does he did on Paula's channel or gameplay videos he did. They all just, honest to God, made me feel really happy. And on top of that, this is a bit more personal, but one day when I was honestly probably having one of the shittiest days ever, that's when he uploaded a new video for the Let's Play of Kyzer's Never Played Medieval. And watching that just really made me smile and made me realize that, yeah, things were really shit right now, but it was going to get better, and I could pull through it with a bit of help. So thank you for honestly helping me with so much through my life.
Honestly, I'm just thankful that I was able to help in some way, you know?
Oh no.
That's the whole point of my channel is to help
Kyzer,
people,
don't
you know?
cry.
I'm good.
We're all in.
Do you
Big group
Do you
hug,
need
everybody!
cat support?
Group
Do you need
hug.
cat support?
We're all gonna start crying. Oh Lord.
Because we're all something on the inside.
Grace, go before you guys start hearing me cry in the background.
Okay.
Next person.
So I would honestly kind of the same as Silver, but you've honestly helped me explore a lot of the talents that I never knew I had. Like, honestly, I never really tried any like acting or voice acting because I thought I sounded terrible. So, and because I've been trying voice acting and all that, thanks for helping me out with the voice acting and stuff, and also trying to explore a bunch of stuff I could do, and being able to meet a bunch of other people, such as Anne and stuff, and Paula.
Well, you're welcome. I'm really thankful that you're trying out these new prospects, that you've expanded a roster of friends, that you're honestly doing a lot better. I honestly can't thank you enough for taking such a positive thing away from my stuff, you know? Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I'm in a better place than I was 2 years ago, so yeah.
God, this is just the emotional video.
Put like a warning. Put like a warning.
I'm gonna have to not only put a warning of us being fangirls, but on top of that, a warning of freaking just emotion. Dear God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start crying.
All
right.
Who's next?
Kova's next.
Oh no,
Alright.
Kova's next. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's alright. Alright. Oh, Mr. Cream. Cream?
Mr. Cream. It's like
This is like
the alternative of Mr. Clean.
Mr. Cree.
that sounds like a coffee brand right there. Heck yeah.
Not just coffee, god dang.
Wow.
Alright, so
where?
Alright, so Mr. Kyzer, for as long as I've known you, for being the voice of my personal favorite 2 boys, well, I lie, many boys. I would have to say during my my years of being bullied a lot, because I've been bullied for autistic I can be around people. I couldn't stop thinking about Undertale and how the voice actors, like you guys really did help me out during some serious like sad times, and it's hard to describe, but like you did help me out a lot when my days were like so crappy and I just want to like sleep, and like it's like for me it's an honor and a pleasure that I make so much fan art for Deep and Homebrew with like the characters and just all that fun jazz and all that stuff. And like, ever since I've subscribed to you, like, I knew in my heart and in my head, like, God, please just let Kyzer just be, like, let this, like, journey for him be a really good one. And, like, especially when you were away, which I felt so sad, and, like, I felt awful. Like, I wish that just happened to me, not anyone else. And, like, I was so sad and bummed out because you weren't there, because I was like, who's gonna make me smile now? And, like, I know that I probably sound selfish and a bit of a dick, but I was like, as soon as I heard you were like alive, well, not alive, you've always been alive, but like, I just felt so happy that you were recovering and like you were slowly getting back on that train route of just being happy, like not being happy, but you know what I'm saying. But like, you've helped me out a lot during my time with the channel, and like, I want to say, and I will repeat myself again until I die, of like how much of a blessing, and I will not stop saying this, you are to us, the viewers, to your fan base, to your family, to your friends, and to Paula. I will never stop watching your videos until I die. That's my promise to you, dear sir. Don't ever stop, like, don't ever stop doing this, because this is your journey. This is where your life is taking you. And just keep on, like, chasing until the sun sets, dude. Just keep on trucking and just not quit being. Just be, like, the good boy that I know you will always be. And just be a good man. Especially to Paula and us, too. That's it.
Urge to cry right
I know, mean to me. Gotta keep hugging you, dude. We have like a constant hug around you at all times.
Yeah. Like,
Group
one of
hug.
us leaves to quickly talk, and then we all just come back together for the hug.
Like,
Did I go too deep? Was that too much?
honestly, I wanted to lose it at who's gonna make me smile now. It's just like, oh my god. Like, I have that
no.
deep an
No.
impact on people. Just it warms my heart to know that I can do such good for people. Like, it really does make me happy, and that motivates me to work harder because I'm making a difference.
But not too hard.
You know, no, not too, of course.
Don't
but,
worry.
Not like,
yourself.
we don't want that happening the last time.
no, I learned.
Also, I made something for Kyzer.
Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
I hope you enjoy the cursed image.
Oh no.
Oh.
You described yourself as.
Oh boy.
If you get this
put
reference of the meme, I will be
Coffee
happy.
beaver. Oh my gosh.
Kova, you beautiful bean.
Oh,
Am I not
boy.
grounded anymore?
Oh no,
Where?
you're still grounded 3 videos in.
Dang it!
All right, where do I
In
do this thing?
the homebrew server.
All right, let's see.
I am putting that up at this part of the video.
Yes!
I'm glad I told you
my
guys
God,
that.
that is
I'm
beautiful.
so glad I told you guys that.
Yes.
Hold on, time to go
Yes!
and save this image. Let me see.
Wait, where are you seeing this?
The
Go to the fan server. I'm sorry, but this
Uh-oh.
has to be. Oh shoot!
Oh, no, they're back.
my Discord just decided to completely blip out.
How many emotions? Yeet!
Too many pure emotions. Yeet.
Yeah.
I've done my job, ladies and gentlemen.
Also,
You did it
How
good.
much sitting space? My cat is taking up half my bed.
Wait, hang on.
This
But
is
yeah,
a small cat. He's
this video is just
boy.
pure emotions.
Yes, all of the pure, all the good.
And we still have one more thing for this question, Space. It is your turn.
Yes.
Oh God, there's a number of things I want to say to this man, but two of which I am going to save for after if he's still around, because it's too random for this and it's very emotional, and I want to keep that train rolling because I love you guys so much.
All the emotions.
All of the positive emotions.
Yeah, I'm gonna save my random questions for after, but I do want to say for the amount of time I've almost known Kyzer here for 2 years. On like fan servers, like I've known this guy for a while, and I want to say thank you for what he's done, helped me through with me growing as a person on Discord. I mean, if Kyzer even remembers when he popped in as Slenderman that one time, like, he could tell. I don't know if he even remembers. I was a very shy, quiet person. Now, look at me now. I am talking to people I don't even know that I actually have friends. I don't have, where I live, there's not much people to hang around with because people I know real life live really far away. So I have no one to talk to. Kyzer freaking Aqueron, right here, folks. He's helped me become more confident. And I want to say thank you. And he's helped me make, like I said before, he's helped me introduce me to Cuphead and like make Sage and Darian and have actual lore for them as the Devil's Children. And my mistake, I made them well, I'm sorry about that, but that's a different time. But he's made me have lore for them. I didn't think I'd get this far. I actually have friends there on Discord. Like, I've become more confident. I just want to say thank you
you were the one to reach out to me, like, when I first joined the server, asking to be friends, and that shocked me.
Like, yeah, I was the first one to ask Silver to be my friend. Like, I've grown as a person, and he's helped me through so many things, like people making me cry because of my disability being autistic. Like, there was multiple times where he's helped me been through there, and we've just, he's calmed me down by just talking about old Nintendo games. I have never seen anyone do that. Like, I count him as a brother in some parts. Yeah, we don't talk that much, but I just want to say thank you.
You're very much welcome. And on the subject of autism specifically, like, as someone who is autistic, I don't find it to be something to be laughed at or as a hindrance to our creativity. I feel that, in a way, it makes us even more creative because it gives us more time to think. It gives us more time to process. It gives us more of a fine-tuned reaction to things. And I feel that us autistics, we are more creative than people realize. And to be able to show them that creativity is always such a joy to me. And to see other people inspired by, what I do to make their own creative things, it warms my heart. So to all of you, just thank you so much for enjoying my content, for loving what I do, and honestly motivating me to continue doing what I do, because like I said before, my fans mean the world to me. I would do anything to try and help them and to make them happy, and if I can do that by just being me and making the videos that I make, then I will make videos until I can no longer make a video. I will do this job until I can no longer move my hands. I will voice act until I lose my cords. I will push myself to the moon and back for all of you wonderful people, because the fact that this job has afforded me so much. It is one of the best things. It has gotten me friends aplenty, a wonderful girlfriend, and fans that honestly are the sweetest people I've ever met. So thank you all so very much.
I'm
Kyzer!
Kyzer!
Why do you have to make us
Give this man all the hugs!
Yes! Freaking yes!
Okay, so before this video, since that's the end of the questions here, before this video officially is over, there is one more thing I'd like to say personally to you, Kyzer, to Paula and Kitty, Hawker, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to do with the recent Deep in Homebrew stream. When Hawker hopped in and said about the recording, one, that made me extremely happy that he seemed to have so much fun. But just for you and Paula to talk about the videos the way you did with just the joy in your voices, it made me cry because for so long, I never thought I would ever get noticed by anybody. I never even thought I'd do YouTube. I wanted to for God knows how long now, but I'm honestly always so nervous about talking that I never really thought it'd actually be an option. But to be doing YouTube 1, which is honestly amazing, but not only that, but to have you and Paula actually enjoy my videos and to have you all just watch them and just be able to enjoy them, it warms my heart to no end to, well, now think that I'm doing something right by doing these videos for YouTube and having a YouTube channel in general. It honestly just makes me feel so happy to know that the people that this content is for are actually enjoying the content, and that it just makes me feel like that I am doing something right with what I'm doing.
And I'm thankful you have that feeling because honestly, your videos are really good. And I love the amount of heart and effort you put into them. You know, you put your soul out there, and I think that's awesome. And I love hearing your theories about homebrew. Oh my god, Paula
that was pure Kova section of the video.
I know, but still, just hearing all of what you guys have to say, whether it's theories or compliments, it's wonderful. You know, we enjoy all of that interactivity, you know, and we're thankful that you guys are doing what you want to do. So thank you for doing what you love, you know, and keep on doing it. You're doing something amazing.
Even though
I'm gonna cry!
You know, because of you
Guys,
and Paula won't
cry now.
spoil it because of my hard work on the theories. I kind of deserve like some money.
I don't earn money. I don't get paid.
What? Okay,
you get paid in cookies, Kova.
I'm still not I'm still grounded. Dang it.
You're grounded for 3 videos, but in all honesty, one of those videos, which I don't know. My videos don't ever really have a plan. The whole point of the whole point of the YouTuber series was just because for a long time, I just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions about these YouTubers and talk about how much they meant to me. And with that series probably actually coming to a close pretty soon with, you know, having talked about a lot of the YouTubers who have helped me through a lot, I'm not really sure where I want to take my channel. I do know I want to do more videos on Deep in Homebrew as more about that stuff happens, since Deep in Homebrew is an amazing series, and I also know I want to start doing videos on my own series, which is still in the works right now. But I honestly don't know where I want to take my channel. I know I want to start doing some more solo videos, and I want to do more videos with friends, and I honestly just want to grow my channel. I just don't know which direction yet. So with Kova, with your whole being grounded thing, that could be a very easy grounding considering the 3 videos.
Yeah, I like to come back to me when I'm not grounded, okay? Then we'll start talking.
I think I angered the mighty egg.
Maybe.
I hope you never get eggs.
Don't take away my egg.
Yeah,
considering I had eggs for breakfast this morning, so.
Egg what?
Yes.
How dare you eat her children?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
well, in any case, this has gone on for quite a while.
Yeah, this video is gonna be my longest one yet.
I have to take care of dishes.
All right, but before we call this video off, I want to say thank you to freaking Kyzer over here for agreeing to even be part of this madness. Yeah, thank you.
Think nothing of it. It was a lot of fun.
Really quick story. After that live stream, he just hopped in and both him and Paul were like, "Oh yeah, we're totally cool with interviews." And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Also, I yeeted out of that call after
You
this.
yeeted out of that call.
Because I was scared.
But yeah, just he came in and was like, "Oh yeah, we're totally cool with interviews." And I'm like, okay. But also, thank you to Space, who was the freaking one to talk to him, because I was too much of a nervous wreck.
Well, that's only because this guy's like a brother to me, and I don't mind helping out a friend. So I mean,
Yeah, thank you still.
I haven't texted this guy much, so I mean, it felt good.
Lucky.
But also thank you to frickin' Kyzer! I saw what the fuck! Oh my god, my
What did you do?
What?
Well, I mean, now she has me as a sub, so.
Oh my gosh.
You son of a...
What a way to end it.
Thank you to also Grace and Kova and Space and Coffee for being the ones to make the art that is going to be in the thumbnail. And actually, Coffee, if you want, please DM me the answers to the last 4 questions. If I will send you a thing asking you to DM me, and I will make sure to add it at the end of this video if I can get them. Just so you still get an ad in your still, because I still feel really bad that we couldn't have you in this video. But yeah, thank you for that. Thank you, Kyzer, for freaking making me emotional wreck today.
Yeah, thanks a lot, you gorgeous bean, you. Gorgeous bean?
Gorgeous bean. I think Kova's brain gone kaput, but yeah. Go
I'm
subscribe to this
tired.
amazing man over here. Links to hopefully everything, if I don't forget.
Links to everything.
Will be in the description below. I'll try to make sure I don't forget anything. And also, since I've actually never verbally said this, thank you to Sam, who is actually the person who has edited a lot of the audio for my videos.
Woo! You go,
edited.
Nicely
basically,
done.
he goes and makes sure that there aren't any major gaps, because, I mean, most of the time, we just do it live. We call it good.
Up to you, 005.
And also, thank you, Sam, for doing with this BS, which is
Thank you for dealing with all the BS.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yes.
thank you to everybody here for being a part of this video. And just go check out freaking Kyzer. Check out the video Grace did. And I will once again be linking my personal server in the description for those of you who want to join. But yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, don't feel forced to. If you want to join and maybe experience some chaos, because that server's kind of quiet a lot of the time, but I still love it.
I'm gonna smash your cars with a bat. So yeah.
Kova, no, we talked about the bat.
No one. You can't make me.
Don't break anyone's knees with that
So
bat now.
with that said, like if you want to like it, subscribe if you want to see more of this absolute madness.
Like I said, I'll
and
break your car.
actually, if you have any video ideas, comment them down below. Since I'm sort of running out of ideas, it would be great to hear some. Kova, I swear to God, if you take a bat to anybody's knees, you're grounded for 10 videos.
I can break
Like I said before, I
Nico
will
break their
gladly-
knees.
Oh, God.
I will gladly join you for a lore video if you want.
We can do more lore videos. We can do all of the madness. But yeah, just stay subscribed if you want to see the chaos, which actually I am confirming now. In the future, I will be doing a video on, depending at the time, how much lore we know from frickin' Kyzer's channel. But yeah, I'll be doing a lore video hopefully soon. But yeah, just like, subscribe, comment, go check out the other people. And thank you all for watching. Stay safe, keep your hands clean, eat healthy food, social distance, all that good stuff.
Bat.
Yay.
Bye.
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 Bye.